Think of something you've wanted to do for a very long time. Maybe it's getting back into a workout routine. Maybe it's putting content out there more regularly. Or maybe it's working on your side business. If you're anything like me, you've probably experienced your own struggles in deciding what it is you're going to do to begin with, and your own fear of missing out and self-doubting the decision, and that this might not be the best use of your time after all. In those moments, you must have thought that life would be so much better if only you had the right decision, if only you knew that what you committed to is the right thing to do. On this occasion, however, I invite you to think of times when somehow you've gone past that stage only to find that really that was just the tip of the iceberg and that the difficulties are only just beginning. The latest episode in my personal saga is committing to making 30 videos in 30 days. I was so excited when I committed to this decision, and today it's only day 2 and I'm already overthinking it. It turns out that committing the effort, sticking to the habit and trusting the process and going through the motions is actually a lot harder than I thought. And it may be why I was postponing the decision to begin with. I thought of releasing this as a 30 days challenge, looking in retrospect at how I successfully achieved it. And then I realized the irony in it. Online, we too often portray ourselves as invincible, and this can have a devastating effect on those who watch us. It's funny how motivation works. I find myself in awe and admiration of those people who perform at a level way out of my depth. Sometimes admiring them, but sometimes just feeling this crippling anxiety that that's something that I'll never get to. On the flip side, sometimes I feel that motivation coming to me from a very different place, from people from whose background I can relate to a lot better, and whose performance is still something that seems within reach to me, who don't seem so far ahead that I can't even imagine how I'll ever get there. We need to be reminded that Rome wasn't built in a day, and to fall back on the do something principle. And I'm posting this video because I want you to use it as a stepping stone towards getting closer to your own goals, and to build on this principle with a new one called the gaining momentum principle. This is a reference to Newton's first law of motion, which states that objects at rest will stay at rest, whilst objects in motion will stay in motion unless acted on by an external force. When it comes to creativity and productivity, this can be a blessing as well as a curse. Imagine your goal as this massive boulder that's kept at a standstill by initial inertia, procrastination, overthinking. But find a way to budget, to push it down a slope, and you'll be amazed at how far it can go. The question then is, how can I start on something that I find so much resistance towards, that I just can't find anything in my willpower and in my motivation to start on? And the beauty and the answer is that you can start just about anywhere. What you're aiming at is to change your state with as least effort as possible. So on a diagram of effort and output results, you want to find that sweet spot between minimum effort and maximum output. This is translating in something that I've heard referred to as the 15-minute rule. And it can be applied to absolutely anything. If it's working out, if it's running, you can apply it for 15 minutes. Set out to walk for 15 minutes or to run for 15 minutes. You know where you are, so calibrate that level to what's achievable for you. If it's writing, if it's editing a video, if it's putting some content, working on your business, anything can be done in a chunk of 15 minutes or even less. 15 count of, 15 push-ups, 15 pages. You get the point. So today's mission is to put a 15-minute rule to play wherever you are, whatever your goal is. Just find the time to put aside and to get started. And you'll be surprised and amazed to see that after those 15 minutes have gone, chances are you're so invested in whatever it is you're doing that you just might as well carry on and go for it, finish the whole task. And it's these 15 minutes of initial effort that will just compound over time in full-on sessions, which will add up and will get you closer to where you want to get. Many of us have now more time than ever, so whatever it is you've been procrastinating and postponing, now is the time to find it in you to push that boulder down and to watch it go. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, please share it with someone else who could benefit from it. In times like these, it's productivity that can really help us look after our mental health. Leave your comments, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.